It was such a long day. Whoa. This is gonna be fun. Hi, I'm Tanuki, and today I'm gonna be talking about dreams. Dreams. They're our own little world. We enter them when we are asleep. Today, let's discuss about my dreams, because why not? My dreams are good. So, without further ado, let's get into them. Dream number 1. This dream is actually, believe it or not, a whole story. It is a whole entire story. I will have to explain you bit by bit. But I think you'll understand it, despite the camera making me have an accent. But let's continue. The story revolves around me having friends. Yes, I actually have friends, you freaks. So, I have friends. Let's call them Violin, Sakura, and Ashley. I know, very basic, but they chose those names, so this dream was basically us renting a house or an apartment, I don't remember, basically a building. And one time, while we were sitting and enjoying the fire, we hear a very strange noise. So, as the main character of that dream, I go and checked out the noise. The noise sounds like somebody was mowing a lawn, our lawn specifically. And when I went outside to check, somebody was in fact mowing our lawn. Somebody just went on our property and started mowing our lawn. I didn't think much of it because it was my day to mow the lawn. So I was like, oh, okay, free work. So I can come back in and tell Violin this. Now, Violin is mostly unbelievably chill, so I expected her to laugh it off, but instead she screamed, "What?" And she called Sakura and Ashley over, and she's like, "We're going outside right now." And I remember we go outside, and instead of her, coming up to a stranger, because mind you, she was the one that rented the house, she ordered me to do it. I didn't think much of it. So, yeah, I went up to a person, and oh my god, when I tell you that she looks scary as hell, you would want to go, oh, hell no, because she is that scary. I came up to her and asked her, "What are you doing?" And then when she turned around, I couldn't even scream. That's how scary she was. She was scarier than Michael Myers. Do you know, the guy that can't be killed? Yeah, she was scarier than that. First of all, let's talk about her appearance. She was only skin and bones. Her head looked like a skull and she had only one eye. Actually, kind of sounds like a yokai. Anyway, she looked like a skeleton with the thinnest layer of skin. And she was wearing a purple dress, which was puffy on the sleeves, but very thin on the corset, or whatever you call it. Oh yeah, by the way, let's talk about her height. She is the tallest woman I've ever seen. She is maybe 6'6", if not 6'9". I do not know how I understood what she told me, because she could barely talk. She talked like this. "Go away," or "Leave me alone," or something like that. I turned around to my friends in horror, only to find out that I was teleported to a mall and the lady was gone. However, although I was about to say luckily she was gone, there was a bazillion of them in a shop that my friend Sakura was running. It was like a diabetes shop. She was literally selling the sweetest jawbreakers ever. If you sniff one, it feels like you ate 5 toxic candies. If you licked it a little bit, just a little, then you will get diabetes, and if you take a bite out of it, you'll die. That's how it worked. And for some reason, Ashley and Violin turned into one of those monster things, and they started buying these candies like crazy. I don't know why they turned like that, but anyway, I remember how Sakura came up to me and was speaking Japanese, even though she's Chinese. And then she said, "I sell bananas." And then I woke up. That was the weirdest dream I've ever had that I remembered clearly. Dream number 2. Both of these dreams are gonna be nightmares, so let's talk about nightmares right now. Yay! That's fun. But anyway, back to the story of my second dream. Both of these dreams are gonna be nightmares. So why not tell the first one so that you can get all warmed up? The dream starts off with me being in a mansion where billionaires live. and I was washing my hands in the bathroom. Wow. Which starts off very normal. Everybody washes their hands when they come from outside. You don't want germs in your food. You don't want to get infections. So I was washing my hands in the bathroom when it was a dream. First of all, a mirror. Okay, when I say mirror, I think we all know that it's a bad sign when it's a dream, especially a lucid one, because you cannot see a reflection, or at least sometimes you can, but it's not you. Yeah, that's creepy. So I was washing my hands and there was like a drawer underneath me with a doll head. Now, when I was a child, I was definitely afraid of dolls. Yeah, I was kind of scared. And because it was a lucid dream, I kept thinking, well, what if his eye like turns around? Big mistake. Don't do that. Because guess what? The eye turned to my direction. I remember I screamed so hard that I think I screamed in real life because I remember the scream like it was yesterday. The fear I felt that moment was not explainable. It was so scary that I had to run to a corner of the bathroom to get away from it. But guess what? Remember how I said that there was a doll head? It did not have a body. It somehow had a neck. The neck extended from the drawer coming towards me. And that's when I reached for the doorknob. But I noticed something. The dream was hinting that it was not real this whole time. Because by the time the doll was coming towards me, I was reaching for the doorknob forever. The reflection, the doorknob, the way the head was moving, it was all a dream. And at that moment, I realized that it was a dream. So there was supposed to be one more dream, but to be honest, I'm gonna just create a part 2 if this somehow goes viral. Thank you to all of you from my first video who subscribed. I love you so much. I finally have someone to have like stories to tell. Yippee! I will complete my dream of being an animator. Yeah. So I heard that there's like this new feature called the hype button. If you I don't know what it does, but like if you want to like press it, then maybe press it. Also, this part is not scripted, so if it sounds weird, you know why. Yeah. You can hear my breathing, bro. It's so loud. My next video will be about my favorite holiday. Also, guys, please check my community posts. I update you there every single 11 days. Please. Anyway, I'm gonna post in like a month or 2. I will post it like very soon, believe me. It will not be as long as this one. But anyway, bye. Stay tuned.